Hey mom! Also, one thing I should mention is that 95% of the things in my room have to do with Stitch, so I might as well kill 2 birds with 1 stone and just call this, you know, my Stitch collection as well, because I don't really want to make 2 videos, because they're gonna just basically be the same one anyway. So let's get this started. So when we come in here first, the first thing that I wanted to look at was my pin board, because it's one of my favorite things. Well, it started out as a pin board. I got all the Stitch pins I could, but it also, I never get notification. As my program went on, I got some things, well, I mean, I guess not a lot, that I wanted to keep. For instance, I was wearing this button right here when I went to meet Joy, and she wasn't having it. So she actually drew me, and I'm celebrating Met Joy instead, which was hilarious. And for some reason, I happened to make friends with Rapunzel. She decided she liked me, which was like the best thing ever. Best day ever. Anyways, I went to meet her on my birthday, and she wrote me the nicest note I've ever had in my entire life. She said, "Tyson, happy birthday. We hope it's the best day ever. Love, Rapunzel." She got Flynn Rider to sign it. I don't even know who Flynn Rider is, because I'm the new Flynn Rider. And then look, Pascal's got his little fee. Oh. And then a cupcake that I can't eat, which was kind of rude. And then I drew Timon on the clock, because I could, and I decided to keep it. This was an audition number that I had. I went to a Universal auditions a few weeks ago, and I actually made it all the way through, so I kept the number as a sign of like happiness, because I actually proved to myself that I can make it, blah blah blah, moving on. One of my work wives wrote this for me. "You're the sweetest person ever, I love you, husband. Love, Kiana." Love her, we're like married. It's fine. And then just some random buttons that people made for me, you know. I asked for my name and they wrote Stitch Guy, because that's who I am. It's great. I have more, but whatever. And then these are just a few of my pins. I got this one at the Halloween party because I adore it so much. I wish that he was being a pumpkin. I love Chip and Dale too, just not as much. And then of course Rapunzel, because I love her too. And then some random pins. I had to go with the donuts. Stitch donut. And Goofy, like they're so cute. And then this is my favorite, like, non-expensive Stitch pin that I have, and so I try to collect as many as I can, because it's freaking adorable. I also love the selfie Stitch, but I can't find it anywhere. And then here are the rest of them. I love them all so much. They're so cute. They're just adorable. This one right here, it says Aloha Hawaii, so obviously I bought it from Japan. It was for 626 Day, because, okay, sorry, I'm gonna get a little butthurt for a second. Japan went like all out for Stitch Day. You know what we got? CP's got like a double trouble movie where you just gotta watch both movies of Stitch. And like, I can watch them online for whenever I want. And they got pins and like meet and greets and stuff. We got nothing. Disney World, what the heck? Anyways, yeah, not butthurt about that, but I paid for a very, very expensive pin. Because I love it so much. Just look how sparkly it is. Like, I'm dying. And then there's Elvis Stitch, the donut. This is the limited edition donut one. It was really hard to find. And then there's the Stitch name tag. I have a ton of those. They're from Hong Kong. I ended up giving a lot of them to Stitch because I didn't need more than one. And then just some other random pins. A graduation one. It's got Angel in it, but whatever. And then just a badge, I guess. And then my congratulations for doing the CP. And then I stole this pin from someone, which is fine. Yeah, so that's my pin board. It grows as pretty much every day. Oh, and then this random bell in the corner. I'm trying to spell my name out with the letters, like TBlatt, just because it's smaller than Tyson Blotter. So I only have the B. But it looks great. Anyways, moving on, just some posters I've got. I mean, that's not even Stitch, it's Pokemon, but whatever. I got this one during our 40% off. I just like it a lot because, you know, sketches are really cool. In my opinion, Lilo doesn't get enough recognition, so whenever she's in something, I like to, you know, I like to buy it. And then, obviously, that's not Stitch either, but it's still in my room. And this is a book that I've made for Stitch. Just because, you know how other people have random autograph books? Well, I only get his autograph, so. Can we see what's inside the book, Tyson? Oh, you want to see what's inside the book? Great idea. I would never have done that, but I guess you guys want to. So, okay. So, this is a picture that someone drew for me. Obviously, it's me and Stitch. Who else would it be? Oh my gosh, what is that? There's like sparkles on it. That's cool. But, okay, so basically inside is just a note that I wrote for Stitch. He reads it, and then so each page has a reason why I like him, which is, you know, cute, whatever. And then I take a random new friend with me every freaking time to go see him, and he signs it. And so at the end of the book, I think there's 18 pages in here. So I made 18 new friends just to fill this book out. But I wanted to show you some of my favorite pages because as time went on, he started to remember me, and he actually wrote me some notes like Achibaba Stitch. This time he just was like, I just want to love you forever. He even gave me this sticker, and I love it to death. He wrote Miga Nalaquista, which means I want to destroy, which, you know, is hilarious to me. I thought it was so funny. And then my favorite of all time, I actually have one more page for him to sign. I'm trying to wait. I don't, like, because it's the last page ever. But he put, much love, always your Stitch. So we're basically like married now. So, you know, that's fine. I just think it's really cute. I love this idea. Shutterfly made it for me. Well, I made it through Shutterfly, but whatever. I thought it was really adorable, and it kind of made my entire life when he signed it. And just a quick throw in, I do not get a signature every time I go see him. I'm not that annoying, but I do like his autograph. So okay, moving on. Here's my CP name tag. Now that I'm done with my CP, I actually have a normal name tag. It says Tyson from Idaho, because even though I'm from Washington, I grew up in Idaho and I like it better. Birthday Stitch. I got this for my birthday. I got this a couple weeks before my birthday as a gift, and I think it's adorable. And then Shutterfly also gave me this plaque of Stitch of times I met him. It just says Ohana in the corner. Kennedy, my favorite person in the entire world, gave me that button. It's I guess it's a pin, but like a button pin. I don't know. And then just random Stitch stuff that I found that I thought was adorable. My friend Lexi actually gave me these little zooms of Angel and Stitch, and if they could focus, that would be cool. Like, look at it! Oh my gosh. Look how cute he is! He's like in a snowball, and he's got a little hat. Oh my gosh. Lexi, thank you so much. I look at them all the time. I even kept the Angel one, because that's how much I love you. And then there's this handmade Thumper, like glass, like figurine. I love Thumper. He's adorable, but like I can never meet him because he's so rare. And then I bought this myself. Don't think I have that big of people that like me. I just want to clarify that I bought this one by myself. I got it when I was 40% off because I love the figurine. I love the random colors. It's really cool. I just thought they were cute. And then I have room sprays back here because I like my room smelling good. And then this was supposed to light up, but I can't find the battery for it. But it's just a little zoom that lights up. Yeah. And then this right here is actually wrapping paper because the company saw that I met Stitch so many times and wanted to help me make gifts for them, so they gave me wrapping paper. And that's actually what this is right here. It's my next gift for Stitch. I won't tell you guys what it is. I mean, but you'll see it in a video if you like me. But like also if you think hard about it, it's not that hard to think about. And just there's random things in here. My roommate was a watercraft on his program, and so he made me official watercraft co-captain. So I'm legit now. I can basically drive any boat I want to. And then random stickers from Pirates League because my friend really likes pirates. Her name is Paige, and so Stitch and Pirates, it just works. This is an ornament that I have for some reason. It's not even near Christmas, but frick yeah. And then in this one, gosh, I don't even remember what's in half of these. Oh, it's my graduation Stitch. It says class of 2018, but the only thing I graduated from was the college program. So that's what I'm saying it is. And then my grandma wrote me this note on my birthday. I love her so much. I really appreciate it. I read it almost every day. And then happy birthday. I went to Ohana, and of course I had to get their autographs because I love this card so much. I think it's adorable. I don't think there's really anything else in here. Here's my other camera. It's my camcorder. When I don't feel like taking this vlogging camera, I'll bring this one just because it's 4K. It's pretty nice. And then I made Shutterfly helped me make thank you notes. Gosh. It kind of looks like that. Just says thank you, and it's pictures of us. It's adorable, and I freaking love it. In this drawer, when you finish a program, if you like your group of people, which I really love my group, I was on Main Street East, you write like goodbye books. I made mine custom because I'm extra, and it's Tyson the Stitch Guy. They signed it. It's really cute. I love all the notes that they wrote for me. But these are some of the outfits I wore. I threw in the circus one too because circus is a really fun location. And then my old camera, that's like a photo camera. Oh my gosh. This one right here is more for pictures. So I don't really use it for recording videos just because that it would turn out pretty bad. This is just literally like a robe of stickers Stitch gave to me. Like he saw me and pulled me out of line and just gave me a bunch of stickers. It was really cool. This is like, these are glasses. I like to wear them to meet him because it always throws him off because he never this is the dumbest thing ever. This is, a mock of a confectionery hat. They're not the exact same kind, but I want to make a confectionery Stitch. And so I brought this. I gotta get the other, other parts of the costume before I can finish it, but that's there right now. I actually have the name tag coming. It's gonna be great. Stitch reading a book. It's one of my favorite things. I love him with ducks. Actually, it's my phone case too. Stitch with ducks is iconic. It's freaking adorable. All right, what's in this one? We're just gonna sit down. Here's a picture of my model dad. He's taken, ladies, I'm sorry. And then I like to take pictures of my siblings for some reason because I'm creepy. And then my not my roommate, my friend Paige actually drew this for me to give to Rapunzel and Tiana because you meet them together. And I just haven't been able to go lately. But next time I do, I will get them done for you, Paige, I promise. I don't think there's anything else that important in here. This is what I use to help record my audio. It's just Focusrite. It's an audio interface. It's just to help audio sound better so you don't have to deal with my voice. There's just random crap in there that we don't really care about. Alright, moving on. And here, this is actually just like more of a junk drawer to put stuff in, like command strips, things to hang up. That's cool. This is my actual microphone that I use to record. It's a Shure PGA LC. Doesn't really matter what that is. It's just to help better audio, I promise. It's not that great. Right, now this is my current YouTube idea book. I just started it because I just finished the other one. And so it just has my ideas for my next current video, which I think is hilarious. It's probably gonna suck, but I'm really excited for it. Sticky notes that have Stitch on them because he's adorable and I think it's cute. A USB drive of Stitch and then stickers of Stitch. Like, come on, I'm obsessed. This is noise canceling headphones because when I'm in public, I don't like talking to people. Yeah, and then Lilo keychain. There's a really annoying story about that. Okay, so the story behind this keychain is that there was at Vista Way where I used to live, there's a Walgreens that's right there, and they had this thing going on where you could buy like a mystery packet, and there was 1 of 10 figurines in there, and 9 of the 10 of them were Stitch. So I bought one with my friend Lauren because she bought one and she got Lilo. So the odds of me getting Lilo were 0. You know what I got? The friggin' Lilo! I was on the floor. I was so mad. But because she loves Lilo so much, I kept it. Okay, anyways, moving on. Here's a small ring light because when I moved down here from Washington, I couldn't afford to bring my huge ring light. So it just fits onto the top of this, and it's just great if I have low light situations where I need to look really pretty in. This is just an external storage. It's like a 1 terabyte. It's great because these videos are very big in storage and SD cards only go up to about 256 gigs. I only have 128. I need to keep the space on my SD card as low as possible so I don't run out of storage because that would suck. Especially if I'm filming somewhere like, you know, at a Halloween party or somewhere where I can't easily get the files off without just straight up deleting. And that's not what I want to do. So, yeah, that I would recommend buying one of those things if you can because they are a lifesaver. Headphones, my friend recommended them. I don't even know what type they are. I do know that there's a Stitch sticker on the side, and that's the main reason you have to buy them. Then my computer, I think it's an Omen. It's HP. Freaking love it. It just does what I need it to do, which is really what matters. It's a little dusty in here. Sorry, don't acknowledge that. And then my friend Susanna got this for me for my birthday. I freaking love it. It's so cute. Thank you so much, Susanna. And it's on my desk, so every time I sit here I can look at it. It's awesome. Then I have a wireless mouse just because cords, I have enough of them. And then this is just for extra USB ports and an SD, because this only comes with 3, which isn't enough when I need to record things. So that's pretty much my computer space. I have my case down here. This is the cords to hook up my audio stuff that I don't have set up right now. Basically all my art stuff that I don't do art. I suck at it, but when I draw like for characters, that's where that is. And then more art that I got during the 40% off, just because, when you're a cast member around the holidays, you get 40% off, and I love the art so much that I had to splurge, and I bought these all pretty much once a paycheck. So, yeah. They're really cute. I love them. I want to get more, so I have space over there just in case, because 40% off is coming back. Yay! I have a fan because I hate being hot, especially in Florida. Very humid. I don't have a stand for it. There's a tote. There's literally like nothing in it. So yeah. And now my least favorite part, my bed. It's actually an inflatable mattress, just because I'm too cheap to buy an actual mattress, because it does the job, so I don't have a problem with it. I just have a couple blankets. Obviously there's a Stitch one. I just got out of bed, so I'm like not really in the mood to fix it. But it looks like I have my life together. Anyway, so here are some of my stuffed animals. Wow, a lot of Stitch stuff. Some of this were gifts, and I really appreciate. I forget who gave them to me, so I feel really bad. They were sent to me in the mail. So if you sent me one, I appreciate it a lot. I know I sent a note, but thank you. So I have 2 giant Stitches. I used to have 3, but if you know me at all, you know where that went. I'm not obsessed. Leave me alone. This one I bought the same night I bought my first giant Stitch, the emoji pillow. It's so cute. I love it. I have an Eevee pillow, Pikachu, just because they're super cute. The Eevee pillow was also a gift, actually, so thanks a lot for that. Just a lot of random stuff. The Oofuffies, or however they're pronounced, smell like pineapples, and they're the best thing ever. If you can ever find one, please get one. There's the Bigfoot Stitch in the back, just a bunch of crap, honestly. And then I have my 3DS because I'm a nerd, leave me alone. I don't know why my sprocket's on my bed. That's to print pictures that go on my books, like this one. I actually haven't done it yet. This is my newest book for when I meet Stitch. I've only met him one time with it, and I still need to put the picture in there. But that was the 93rd time I met him. I think I'm at 95 now because I met Elvis Stitch twice. So yeah, that's that. This is like a charging port. It's great because I have a lot of electronics because I love electronics. I just want to clarify really fast. I'm not a rich person. Like, I never want to come across as a rich person. If you want stuff like this, Amazon Prime flash deals are your life. I got that computer for 800 bucks. It's a $2,000 computer, and it wasn't even used. It was just on a great deal. That iPad I got for $100. It's not the newest one. It's one of the older ones, but it gets the job done. My phone my dad bought for me because I love him so much. And the charging port is just for things like, you know, my mouse and the sprocket that prints out pictures. It just helps so things don't die, because things die very fast over in the electronic world. And then some things we have on the floor. Portable charger, ton of wires. One thing I don't like about things that aren't wireless is wires are everywhere. My 3DS charger, another portable charger. And then I should have put this away, but this is a pet brush, and my favorite things is my roommate was like, what the frick, why do you have that? And I don't have a pet, so obviously, like, why would I? But judge me if you want. I use it for my stuffed animals because they get matted really fast when you like sleep with them, or just literally just existing, they get matted. And so just brushing them with that for like 5 minutes makes them super soft. And I don't care how lame I sound, soft things are the best. Like, my blankets are super soft. That's why I'm fat, because I'm soft. Anyways, moving on. So that's a great idea if you have stuffed animals that are matted. Get a like wire pet brush, save your life. Here are some pictures of stuff that people made. I'm gonna stand on my bed because I'm an adult. This is like some things that I did from Disney a while ago. This is my all-time favorite picture that I met with Stitch. Actually wanted him to sign it, but like it felt weird for him to sign it because like I'm just some random person, so I never did. I actually have 2 of them, but this one's just a little bigger. And then I met Olaf and Baymax, and then this is some art besides this one. This one's official art from Disney. These ones right here and this one are some that people drew for me. This is actually my YouTube, what is it called? Icon? As of today, because it's cute and he is so adorable. Oh my gosh. And then over here I have more art that people drew for me. These were both done by the same person. I think her name is Melissa, and I love her so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Stitch actually signed this. I took him to go have him sign. He almost took it, because he's so cute. This one right here, I got just off of Amazon. I just thought it was really cute, and the frame I got from Target. And then I had him sign it as well. And then this my roommate actually made for me when we went into for Vista Way CP housing. Thank you, Michael. I still appreciate it. Love it. There's his signature if he ever goes famous. Oh my gosh, or not, because it won't auto that. So if he's ever famous for doing whatever with Lady Gaga, because he's obsessed with her, I just want the world to know. Oh my gosh. Cool. That's close enough. The world will know that Michael drew me something if he ever goes famous. And then these are some extra pins besides that pin board. These ones are mostly gifts from people actually, but the only reason I put them on here besides there was just because I like this looking on the wall because it looks really cool, and so I put pins on there. There is one missing. I put it on my costume for Mickey's Not So Scary because I wanted to go as it, so yeah. And then this is just a magnet. It's like reminders for stuff because I forget everything because I'm an idiot. And then Charmander, because you know, why not? I forgot how much you guys wanted to see what my closet looks like. Just kidding, no one cares. But here's some shirts that I have that I brought down. These are ones that I bought. I just think the banana and the pineapple were so cool. I had to buy them. And then random shirts. Random stuff. I just haven't been able to put my life together. These are figurines that I was planning on giving to Stitch just because they were so cool. I don't really need them besides one. I already took it out. So that's that. And then I went to the Disney store with my friend and there was the Stitch like beach blanket. I don't go to the beach, but I bought it. What's wrong with me? Backpack that I don't use. I won this. I never win anything, but I won it. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. And then, oh my gosh, so my favorite person in the entire world, Lauren, drew me this. And I'm looking for a frame that fits the specific size of art because it is so cute and I die every time I see it. So I have to I keep it in there so I don't touch it because the more I touch it, it gets a little wrinkly and I don't like that. So I'm trying to find a frame, but I can't find it. But I will, Lauren, and it's gonna be in my wall and it's gonna be adorable. And then right below that, one of the times I met Stitch, he gave me this thing, and it's literally him and all of his cousins, plus some other people like Dr. Hamsterfield signed this. I was like, thank you! I bawled my eyes out for the rest of my life. I still am. And then some boring 4 keys notes, because I'm a good person. Screw that. So yeah, that's what's in there. But oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Stitch hats, because love them. Alright, yeah, well that's basically my Stitch collection / room tour. This is how I'm gonna be living my life for the next little while. I like putting up pictures. I know it might seem like a little obsessive, but when you're homesick or anything like that, having your room just with a bunch of posters and art and everything just makes me feel a little less alone, as embarrassing as that sounds. But I really like it. I think it's cool. So that's what I live like. If you guys have any ideas or suggestions to make my room look a little cooler, I would love to hear them because I need the help. But other than that, thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a great rest of your day and eat more sunscreen. Mwah.